Welcome to devlog number 67. 67 is the number for today, and I got a lot done today. Started off, we have the do it again button on Gamble. Now, just as a quick brief primer before I start going into all this, I basically just hit a lot of different small systems that I wanted to get done, and tomorrow we're going to start working on bigger stuff like the tutorial, more scaling systems, but we're going to try and get a lot done tomorrow. For now, though, we knocked out a lot of the random miscellaneous tasks that were just kind of on my plate but were annoying me. So first off, we've got the new bait do it again system. So if we go over to the boat and then we go ahead and redeem a bait coin, I move the fast forward button. It looks a little odd, but it's easier for your thumb when you're playing on phone. So you'll go ahead and hit it, and then from here there's now an again button. So if you hit that again button, you'll instantly be thrown back into another gambling cycle or another bait redemption cycle, as they put in better terminology for the App Store. And it will, use your bait coins. It'll do all that fun stuff, and you will still be able to roll it yet again. So it's just an easier way to, redeem your bait quicker, where you can just do this back and forth. If you've got a lot that is, filled up in your queue from doing your tasks, it makes it a little bit more simple for the user. That one is the first thing that we did. The next one is fishing decks bios. This wasn't actually finishing anything, but this was doing something. So if I go ahead and catch a fish really quick just to show you guys what it looks like, if we just get decent enough scores where we actually get one quantity of it, then over here in the fishing decks, it now shows you this filler text, and it basically just says, the story of this world is said to be contained in the fish of the vast oceans. Come back in a future update for the stories that each one tells. So this is basically just my cop-out way of saying, hey, this is where the lore is going to live, guys, but for now, we're going to skip over it because, I need to push this game out, and I need to get it out before I go back to school. So that is what I did over there. I just unified that so every single fish says that, and I think I am okay with that. Next up, we have game titles. Now for game titles, this is literally as simple as just saying, all right, if I have that fishing rod equipped, hold up, I need to give myself all the fishing rods with my little dev buttons, but it's basically just as simple as saying, okay, this is fishy timing. Then if we go ahead and equip the rod of sludge, it is the whirlpool walk. Over here, the reel of frozen I can't speak. Memory Mania is the name of the game, and then the final one is Whack a Fish. So all of the names are now coded into the game. They've been properly set up, and of course now I also have information on all of these. So I went back in and I wrote little bios for everything. Just every single rod has a little piece of information. Every single bait has a little piece of information. I actually wrote a lot of information about the bait. I did the bait a while ago, and for some reason I was really passionate about that. And then of course all of the pets got little information as well, just so that they can all feel loved and they look cool as well as all of the other stuff. But that is all of that stuff in that system. Then if we go over to the final system that I worked on, this one was a little bit annoying at points, but we got it done. The inventory lock sending you over to your battle pass purchase screen. So basically that was a mouthful of words. When you have all of these locks, I want the user to be able to know why the locks are there. So now when you click on a lock, it pops up with Fisherman's Guild. The Fisherman's Guild is a one-time purchase that gives you yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. But then when you hit the to shop, it'll send you over to the shop. This does account for the fact that sometimes if you're in the sell menu and you have an item in the sell slot, it will send that back to your inventory when you go over here. And when you go back to the island, that screen will now be down, which is just really, really nice. It took a little bit to code, but I think it's a convenience that people will appreciate. Maybe it will never get used, but hey, I wanted to make it nice and I wanted to do it the right way. So those are all of the little small things that I did today, and I'm really, really happy with every single one of them. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.